Good day to you, U of H, Clear Lake, and welcome to the Spring Break UCast for The Signal. I'm Matt Grissmeyer.
And I'm Jenna Simpson. Here's what's breaking news this week.
A special crime bulletin was released this week regarding a strong-armed robbery that happened on March 3rd at 5:55 p.m.
In an article written by our own Matt Grissmeyer, the victim of the robbery as well as the UHCL Police Chief Paul Willingham discussed the particulars of the incident in addition to cautionary advice for spring break vacationers. On
a similar note, Will Humbert reports on a travel advisory issued by the U.S. State Department for the country of Mexico. The advisory, which was issued February 20th, will last until August.
The advisory is not a ban on travel to Mexico, but is a warning issued to U.S. citizens to be more cautious while traveling.
On a more recreational note, there are numerous articles in the issue of this Signal regarding vacation spots to visit during your spring break sabbatical.
Derek Calhoun has written an interesting article about how to make spring break more romantic. Some of his ideas include things as simple as a hand-packed picnic, even as extravagant as a chartered cruise.
That sounds amazing, Jenna. In another spring break story, Brenda Cabanis reminds us of the option to use spring break to better the lives of others. Volunteer work available for alternative spring break programs include United Way, Habitat for Humanity, and the USA Freedom Corps.
One of the bigger spots in Texas for spring break is Galveston, where volunteers can help victims of Ike return to their normal lives.
Speaking of Galveston, Tina Devora investigated the island recently and reports on the readiness of a spring break destination for the upcoming tourist season. Beachgoers will be pleased to know that they will find newly placed beaches and an island environment that is well on its way to recovery.
Diana Show wrote about more coastal events that are happening during spring break. The South Padre Surf Company is offering surf camps before, during, and after the spring break season. The classes are taught by experienced surfers who teach children and adults alike.
Absolutely brilliant. Catch a wave and hang 10 this spring break. Don't forget to grab a tan while you're there.
Are you working this holiday? Join Adolfo Gonzalez in his column as he enjoys a trip to the beach. Or is it? A relaxing trip into the imagination is a substitute that he can offer you if you're stuck at your job over spring break.
Lucia Rodriguez on our very own spring break state of mind is something you don't have to leave home to have a relaxing experience. And you will find out more when you read her column.
Are you traveling out of the city this coming week? I am. I compiled a list of top 10 spring break destinations for college students to travel to, including New York, the Bahamas, and Miami. Want to see what else makes my list? Check out the article and find out what makes number one.
And for those of you staying in town, Nancy Wynn reports on the events at Rodeo Houston. Get those jeans and chaps on and dust off that cowboy hat. Saddle up for an intimate look at our hometown festival.
Well, UHCL, for more information on these stories and more, please check out our articles on our webpage as well as our printed newspaper.
Don't forget, we're also on Twitter, so check out our news feed and comment on our own stories. For The Signal, I'm Matt Grissmeyer.
And I'm Jenna Simpson.
You stay classy, Clear Lake, and have a rockin' spring break.